Then I had to hide in some house. I guess we are stuck here. I'm done. So I woke up and saw this just tinted window, and look at this, guys. Look. Oh my god. I actually have a doctor appointment today and I will order a taxi. I don't know if it will come at all. God, look at the balcony.
Здравствуйте.
Ну, погодка, конечно, сегодня.
Мама есть и завтра.
В центре по всем направлениям транспорт движется медленно, и движется он вообще в центре. Также по Котельниково, по Львову.
So the appointment is over and I'm actually not sure if you can hear me now with my mic. And what I love about Russian private clinics is because they're always clean, neat, and the personnel is really polite to you, unlike in the governmental clinics. Because basically in Russia, medicine is divided into two sides. The free medicine, which is governmental, and the private one. Private is better because there you pay, but you get better treatments than in governmental clinics, where you have to wait in long lines, where you have to suffer the rudeness of the people, of the workers, and sometimes there's even not enough doctors. Like the doctor who I needed today here in Vladivostok, I think there is only one doctor like this in Spassk clinic. Or sometimes if you need some really like rare doctor in Spassk, there's no such a doctor with such a specialty at all, and people have to wait for months because the doctors don't want to work in such conditions. Now I am walking in this district. It's called, oh my god, what was this? It's called Primorsky Krai, and it's quite in the opposite part from where I live. I want to use this opportunity to visit a Kalina mall. It is one of the newest and the coolest malls here in Vladivostok. I actually don't know where I have to go, so now I will use the app. Or maybe I can just take a bus. Wait. Should I take a bus? Sleeping, and it's been making such sounds for about 5 minutes already. I guess we are stuck here.
Что-то я очкую. Так мы здесь бы сидели, видели, что там творится.
Finally. day, as you can see. And yes, unfortunately, such weather causes lots of car accidents. It's really sad and scary, and the wind was so strong, it took my hat off. Then I had to hide in some house, and the only place where I can go now is Kalina Mall. And from there, I think I will. I'm home, everything is fine, but I want to return to that moment and tell you what happened next. My phone was almost dead, it had 10%. The wind was so strong, it was increasing, it was just blowing me away, and it took my hat off. Luckily, I picked it up because it's stuck in some bushes, and I also was lucky because I managed to hide in some apartment house, like in the entrance of it. We call it подъезд in Russian, and usually podъезds are closed with the intercom or with the code door, but this time I was lucky, and I remembered the video of Russian vlogger Varlamov who traveled to Chukotka, and there he told that in Chukotka people don't close their podъезds at all, just in case some other people got caught in the storm and can hide there. So I stood there for about 10 minutes, and then I continued to go to the Kalina Mall to continue filming a vlog. And then I was like, why I'm going there? I should go home as soon as possible, because who knows what can happen next. And actually the storm is continued right now. I can't even imagine what people there feel. And at some point it was so scary, I felt so helpless, because whatever money I have to pay for the taxi can just not arrive or to get into some accident. So I just came to some random pet store. I'm really thankful to the women who gave me to charge my phone there, and I stood there, ordered the taxi. The drive was so expensive, it was 500 rubles, even though it's just like 15 minutes ride, and I think in the usual time it's like 3 times cheaper. Anyway, I came home, I even gave some tips to the driver, I mean in the app, because he is a real hero if he is working in such conditions. Processing this all, it was the first time in my life, I think, when I was scared for my life because of the weather conditions. Really. And it seemed that I was the only person today who didn't know about this, because even my aunt, she warned me that these days there's going to be some snowstorms, but I was like, whatever. And actually I got a message from the department that sends this kind of messages that there is going to be some cataclysm, and I didn't notice it because I don't know, I never put attention to it. Just when I was making the appointment to the doctor online, I was surprised why today there were so many free appointments, just because people of Vladivostok knew what's going to happen and they just didn't want to go there. And I'm so glad that I decided to go home instead of that mall. And this situation taught me to be more careful about the weather broadcasts. And if you see that the snowstorm is going to happen, it's better to go home as soon as possible. At least I made a cool content there. I really love this footage with these Soviet Hrushchevkas covered with the snow and just gorgeous. I wonder how long this storm is gonna last, and let's see what the weather is going to be like tomorrow. Cold frost and sunshine, day of wonder. In Russian cities in the winter, we'll be very careful on these parts of the sidewalk. The weather today is completely opposite to what was yesterday. It seems that Vladivostok just forgets how he behaved last night. And guys, I don't want to give you a wrong impression. Actually, Vladivostok's winters are usually mild, and I just was really lucky to get into this snowstorm. And actually today is the 1st of December, so it was a good beginning of winter, right? And Christmas is soon and all this stuff. And this is the end of my video, guys. Thank you for watching. Write in comments if you have such snowstorms in your country. Maybe you don't have snow at all, and maybe you have some interesting story to share about getting into a snowstorm. Write it in comments. I will be really interested to read it. And thank you for watching this video, and also big thanks to the amazing people who support me on Patreon. Guys, if you want to support my channel, there is a link to my Patreon under this video. So I will see you very soon in my next video. Goodbye.